Hello, buddy, watching the Haunt channel. And today, what I'm about to unbox is the ice cream clown from Party / Halloween City. As you guys might know, I got this as a Christmas gift. But yeah, I'm really happy to have this guy. He's one of my favorites, definitely from Party City from this past year. I know he doesn't do a whole lot, but I just still think he's really cool, like the concept of him. And you know, I thought he was really cool ever since I did see the stock photo when all the Party City stuff dropped. But yeah, I'll show you the box quickly. Shows him on all 4 sides. And as you can see, it even has the sticker, or whatever, the tag on the box from when he was in the store. So now we're gonna go ahead and open him. Okay, so the box is taped on all 3 sides, so I just quickly cut that. So now we'll actually be able to see him. Here he is. I know his setup's pretty easy for the most part. Guess we'll slide this whole thing out quickly. It'd be better if I can use 2 hands, so let me put the camera down real quick. Great, so here he is all slid out of the box. Yeah, so right here we have his instructions, and yeah, this piece here is to help you undo like the push pins on the poles. My tortured box woman has one of those too, so I guess they added them this year, so that's good. I mean, even though you can just push them easily, I guess it does help sometimes, because sometimes you get that push kind of hard on them. But yeah, here's his face. His nose has a little chip there, but not bad. If I wanted to, I can just repaint that easily. Here's the ice cream, and here's all the poles. I gotta twist tie them, so be right back after that. Alright, so I just undid all the twist ties, so we'll start here with these poles and the control box, which it appears this one is attached to. And then you extend this over the pole once you get all of them connected. And then here's the body itself. Yeah, so you can see it's not that much pieces, and you know, he isn't animated, so it's just a static prop, so it's pretty straightforward. So yeah, once I set him up, I'll show you guys him, and then we'll get some batteries in him, and then we'll try him out. So I just gotta show you guys this. You know, he's like 7.5 feet according to the box. I had to move him in here because he wouldn't even touch the ceiling in the other room, and this one, you know, he's late touching it. And I have him at an angle like this, so he's massive. I mean, obviously he's meant to be staked in the ground, but you know, I can't stake him while he's indoors. But yeah, I'm gonna take one of his poles off, and so then, you know, I can actually fit him, and then we'll try him out, and then, you know, go over an in-depth review. Alright, so I did take off one of his poles, so now he's probably about 6 feet, maybe a little above. So now he can actually fit in here. So the thing about, before I actually demo him though, is that I want to mention about the pole is that, you know, obviously Tekky has their connectors here, so you know, you're supposed to match B to B. Right now I have it to B to A, because I had to move that one pole so it would actually fit. So it honestly doesn't matter, and that, you know, the good thing about this thing is that, you know, you can actually basically adjust the heights, because all the poles are pretty much the same, so you know, they fit right in, and it's not like it's going to change anything. So, you know, like what I have, if you have to do the thing that I have to do where it does, you know, you can't have it at full height, you can always take off one of the poles and then, you know, slide the other 2 together, so it works like that. But yeah, here he is. I have his adapter going this way, but yeah, I'm gonna go turn him on right now. Let me just flip on the power switch right here, and then he should be on. I think I have it on motion and sound right now. His sensor's right there, so let's try him.
I just love the taste of frozen flesh, don't you? I scream, you scream, we all scream for... Well, mostly you just scream. running a little low on refreshments. Run and get the kids for me, will you?
Alright, so there he is. We'll go over the review now. That was all of his phrases. But yeah, I'm really happy with this guy. Quality doesn't seem that bad. Materials heads and hands and the ice cream are all plastic. You know, he has a shirt's obviously fabric. The hair is like this fuzzy material. The hanging shaking clown from also from Party City this past year has like the same hair but like orange. And you see this hat right there. It's a little bit bent, but I can fix that up. But yeah, honestly, like if you look at the box though, in a way his hand does seem kind of like thin, like a Sunstar hand. But no, in reality it's actually not. It's, you know, thicker and, you know, it's not like thin or cheap plastic like Sunstar, so it's actually pretty good quality. He has some pom-poms right here on his shirt right here. And so basically assembly is that you just connect all the poles that are in there. You know, you connect the wires for the cones and his eyes. You can obviously unplug them if you want, but yeah, and then, you know, you turn them on. And he does take an adapter, and kind of an odd thing, he actually does not come with an adapter. You know, most Tekky props do. I know he's not animatronic, but, you know, he's still a prop that talks and stuff. But yeah, so, but, you know, I have plenty of adapters, so that's fine. He also takes batteries. He has volume control. And yeah, so yeah, and then you also have to slide this like fabric piece over. It's like kind of like an inflatable material, and that just covers it and adds each of the pole. And now, you know, they could have done is, you know, they honestly could have just got this printed on the poles, but, you know, they just has this the fabric thing that's already attached to it, and then you slide it down. And then here's the stake. I honestly thought you were gonna have to slide a plastic piece in there, but no, it's all connected to this one pole at the end. And, you know, you stake that, so it is more durable than, you know, a cheap plastic thing. And the plastic on these is like kind of like thick. And yeah, I know I gotta be careful with this because, you know, I could see it like falling off like any second now. But yeah, he's pretty cool overall. He's pretty loud on full volume, and I'm really glad to own him. He's much better after owning him, and, you know, like I said, I always liked him. But yeah, his eyes are a tiny bit realistic, I guess. And yeah, he's just overall amazing, and I recommend him. And, you know, like I said, if he was outside, he'd obviously be staked in the ground. I obviously can't stake him inside, so, you know, that's why I had to take a pole off, whatever. But, you know, if I'm gonna put him outside, you know, eventually, you know, he'll be tall and menacing, so that's pretty cool. And, you know, even though he is a static, you know, not everything has to be animated, which is fine. But if they were to add an animation on this guy and leave him as is, I was thinking, you know, and I originally thought this when I first saw the photo of him before there was a video. I thought his tongue was like, going to be like latex or rubber. And I thought it was going to move like the Venom door knocker. And, you know, that would have been cool because he doesn't make slurping sounds. He still is cool. It's still cool, you know, he has the long snake tongue. But if, you know, if they would have an animation, I think that'd be pretty cool. But, you know, he's fine as is. But yeah. Take a look at him. I know people might not be a fan of the stake, you know, not everything has to have legs, but, you know, if you wanted to, you could probably, I think people have already done this, you could customize him and add legs and a base, actual base to him if you want to make him a standing prop, so, you know, that's a possibility if you want to customize him. I still think he's fine as is, but I know not all the people will like that idea. But yeah, his hands are kind of like, in a way, like a skeleton clown, I guess. That's right. I know they're not really supposed to be, but it kind of looks like a skeleton clown with like red nails. And then he has them right there too. But yeah, show the background quickly. There's not really much, as you can see. There's Velcro if you want to, you know, adjust something in there with the volume controller, etc. He has like the stripe pattern going on as well. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all I gotta say about him. Overall, a pretty cool prop, and like I said before, you know, I recommend this guy. And yeah, overall, he's just pretty great. He's definitely unique because, you know, it's like a stakeable prop. It's not like an actual like 6-foot standing prop with like a base and legs. But, you know, I think it's, in my opinion, I think it's still fine as is. And he has a lot of potential with stuff. But yeah, that's the Ice Cream Clown. Made by Tekky, sold at Halloween in Party City this year for 2022. Should be uploaded before the new year. I know, I just got him for Christmas, so. But yeah, that's all I really got to say about him. And I do want to mention one more thing is that, you know, they actually add detail. You know, it's like, you can actually see it's like a sugar cone, which I like on this. But yeah, it's like a skull you can see with the cherry on top and the ice cream dripping. I really like that. But yeah, I think that's all I got to say about him. So really cool prop. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.